Okay, this is a tour of my craft room. Open the door and we'll move in. So behind the door I hang all my aprons, as you can see already. And to the left we have Petunia and her egg sitting there, looking quite stately. And then over here I've got most of my sculpting products that are for sale. So we've got lots of pigments, textile hardener, sprays, a few bits and pieces on the walls that I've made. That's made from polymer clay, brushes, polymer clay. Then we've got another wall over here, and on this we've got two little dogs up there, which were my dogs that I no longer have now, but the last one we had to have put to sleep nearly a year ago now. A couple of masks. This is all like a sort of witch's apothecary thing, and it's got a dragon on the front, which I made quite a few years ago. I'll back up from that. Really enjoyed making that. Bottle, a skull, lots of other things. My fairy that I made in polymer clay that I absolutely love. She's only tiny, and must have made her 15 years ago maybe. A dragon, some eggs. These two little dragons were made by my friend Birdie Hayward, and I fell in love with them, so I got them. Some bracelets, a large dragon that I made with Birdie Hayward, an empty bottle which I haven't got a clue why it's there. My thing, I'm not quite sure what my thing is, but it's my thing, and a couple of little bits and pieces that I've made. Then if we go down, we've got an angel that's rather dusty because he's very old, and I made him for my mum a long time ago. She was diagnosed with cancer, and he was to look after her, and nobody else liked it, but my mum loved it. And that was made from Paverpool. The fireplace, there's a few fairy houses, lots and lots of tools and bits. Jar, some more drawers, and here I've got some more fairy houses. I do like my fairy houses. We've got the Grim Reaper here, which you can just about see. A mushroom again, I was made out of polymer clay, and one of the things I'm really pleased with, I made that years and years ago. A wand. I just covered a box here which has got my calligraphy and my inks and things in. Glasses, windmill, a bear, some eggs. These glasses and things I made with Birdie Hayward as well. A jacket on the wall which I made probably about 3 years ago now. This setup is because I'm ready to do a video which I'm hoping to do later today, and it's going to show you how to make your own watercolours. So these are some that I've made using the pigments, and this is where I was just trying them out. So I've got a nice long table. So this is great when I do a class. I can fit 6 people around it. Here's all my stuff that I like to keep close, so if I need a brush or a cloth or baby wipes, it's all here. These are a couple of things that I was making last week, a box which is only half finished, and a chair which needs more doing. Used Katie Sue moulds for a lot of the textures with this. They're lovely moulds. I'd highly advise anybody to use Katie Sue moulds. Then we go up the table. This is the back of where I do the recording. Really hot today, so I've got my fan. And this is wonderful, and I love this because you can plug 8 plugs in it, and there's also room to put 4 USB sockets, and you can press them all on individually. So if I press that, I've got all my lights just on that bit, and I can turn them all on at once. Don't have to wander around turning separate ones. Little magpie that I made long ago, because when I do classes, my class's name is Embellished Magpie, so Craft Workshops with Sue Bayliss, and there's my little embellished magpie. Over here I've got my laser printer, and a few more houses, fairy houses and things, some made, some not made. This I made a few weeks ago using the Make It Rust. My brushes, these are all for blending. A picture and a frame I made when I was at, I spent a day with Karen and Tracy, and we made some things then, which were really good. These are boxes. I just found this junk set of boxes and recovered them, and they're great because you can do all sorts of things. And it's actually covered with Sculptin, but I used an old nightdress as the material, which had like little spots on, so I like it. These are my dies. I've got plenty of dies, and they range from different ones and rectangles and all sorts of dies. They're all on magnetic sheets. So there's my dies. My sprays that I use, my Make It Rust solutions. These are my pigments, and this, which I love, I've lifted 2 up instead of 1, but they come apart one at a time, and they are perfect to keep your pigments in. And these were made by Deborah and Cleo at Hobbylicious, and they were made especially for me. So if anybody did want to order them, they are £15 each, but they're good fun, and I use them all the time because it just helps me keep them tidy. I can't add up, so I have to have this, tea and coffee, and a few of my pictures on the wall. Watercolour ones, again, years old, and weighing scales for if I have to post something. A water container. I don't drink from this, but I run out of water all the time, so I top it up, and I just have to turn the tap on when I want to clean my brushes or do anything else, so it's really handy. And down here is my Sculptin bottles that I'm halfway through at the moment. So in fact, I don't think I've opened the grey one at the very end, that one over there, but I think all the others have been used. So that's my room. Hope you enjoyed it. Again, I'll give you, I'm not very good at this photography thing. So there it is, all the way around. Table, window, drawers, other set of drawers. If I move back, that there. And before I go, I'd like you to show you my apron, which I absolutely love. I do all my work in it. And it started off as a plain apron, and I decorated it. And this little lady I bought on holiday last year, and I love her. There was about 4 different types and I only bought one, and I'm so upset because I never find the others. But anyway, the apron was made with indigo blue products. I saw them doing it on Ho-Chanza and fell in love with it, so I had to make something similar. And thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Goodbye. And if you enjoyed this, please subscribe to my channel. I'll try to put some more videos up, but I can't promise how often because I always seem to be busy. Sorry. Bye.